And now getting some playback from video
fall.
earlier this morning, right after the crew was awakened at about 4:21 p.m. Central Time, 4:21 a.m. over in Baikonur. And that's about 9 hours prior to the launch, participating in all of the final pre-launch activities. Starting off here, we see them conducting the long-standing tradition of autographing their doors in the Cosmonaut Hotel in Baikonur, Kazakhstan. This is the hotel where all of the crew members are quarantined for a little under 2 weeks before their launch. And then also getting a traditional blessing from a Russian Orthodox priest. And just behind them, you can see the backup crew for this mission before they did the walk out from the hotel. You can see them bundled up. It is very much winter time over there in Baikonur, and at about 7:21 in the morning over there in Kazakhstan, they departed the Cosmonaut Hotel to board a bus for the ride over to the Integration and Suit-Up Facility, also known as Building 254 on the Baikonur Cosmodrome.
Anton!
Oh, he has to put down gel.
Crew getting a chance to wave goodbye to the gathered program officials from the various space agencies, also friends and family in attendance there in Baikonur. Again, then first departing the Cosmonaut Hotel, that occurring at about 7:21 in the morning over there in Baikonur. The crew then arrived at Building 254, that Integration and Suit-Up Facility, about 40 minutes after departing the Cosmonaut Hotel. Once they arrive there, they each undergo final medical exams and then get suited up in their Sokol launch and entry suits. They'll wear these for all of the dynamic phases while on board the Soyuz, including this launch and also at the end of their mission when they return home in the exact same vehicle.
Commander, do we need the insert here? Thank you very much. Yes, I hear you loud and clear. Thank you. Yes, everything is great. Thank you.
One at a time, getting assisted by the various suit techs from Roscosmos as they got into these Sokol launch and entry suits that they'll wear throughout all of the dynamic phases of flight this evening. This suit up taking place about 4.5 hours to the launch time.
One more time. Everybody's smiling.
And then once suited up, they moved into another room where, if you look right to the bottom of your screen with the engineers preparing it, they get into a mock-up of the Soyuz seat one at a time, and the suits actually get pressurized just to ensure the integrity of all of the seals on the suits. Meanwhile, on the other side of the glass that this camera is looking for, friends, family, and program guests gather for one final chance to talk to the crew members before they head off to the launch pad. And just here we can see first in the chair Shkaplerov, you can see the suit actually puffing up a little bit as it is getting pressurized. Again, this done before they move on to the launch pad just to ensure the integrity of all of the seals on the spacesuit itself. And then again, going one at a time, once that's complete, they get to speak to various gathered friends, family members, and program guests from each of the respective space agencies from behind a protective pane of glass, all of that just to maintain the crew's quarantine status that they're in for about 2 weeks prior to their launch.
Куда тебя столько часов?
Папа, как дела?
Daddy, how are you?
Рабочую одежду одел. Пойду на работу.
I donned my work outfit, going to work now.
Вы спали хоть? 1 час? Хорошо, вчера посидели.
Did you sleep any? Yeah, about 1 hour. Well, you had fun yesterday.
Пап, как вы доехали?
Daddy, how was your trip?
В автобусе там фильм показывали. Мы первый сделали. Родственники.
Well, we took a bus ride.
Все вещи собрали, да, чемоданы?
Did you pack up your suitcases?
Сегодня уже дом. Именинница где?
Where is the birthday girl?
Happy birthday. Yeah, nice day. Да, телефон у Вадика. Тополю.
Do you have the phone?
Да. В своем положении. Смотри, на улице холодно, здесь уже минус 20. Сейчас будет...
It's cold outside. It's 20 degrees below 0 centigrade here.
Не стоять. Когда закрою люк, там ты подвижешь. Не длину смотри.
Я буду высыпаться.
I'm going to be catching up on my sleep.
Ну, вышло назад. А? Я пробую, что ты.
Сейчас, я не могу.
Кажется, там лежал, засыпал.
Время король на станции. Это часы, которые герметизация. Сейчас я одеваюсь.
That's what we were saying.
Что?
Возвращаться в этот скафандр. Удачи, распаковаться.
お父さんとさせてくれてありがとう。お父さんとお母さんが心を込めて美味しいごちそうを作って待っていますから、それ約束。
理事長、朝早くからありがとうございます。本当に力づけられます。ね、自分がいなくちゃチームは成り立たない。
Hello, Anton, your crew. I'm wishing you a successful flight, good work, and completion of your flight program. Take good care of the station.
Have a great time on space station. You take care of the space station for us and return it in good shape and after you leave, and maybe better shape than when you arrive. So thank you all for all your training, all your hard work, all your efforts. We're ready to support you on the ground.
Thank you. Спасибо.
Thank you.
It'll be a wonderful day for a flight into space. Just a few hours after you launch, Dragon will be arriving, and your crewmates on board ISS will be grappling the Dragon. And so we'll have positioned some, maybe a little work, and maybe a few goodies for you when you arrive. Have a great time up there. We're very excited to see you up in space, and know that we're down here working for you and ready to help you in any way. So enjoy your time on board.
Thank you.
And with all of the suit-up activities complete, getting an extra layer to combat the cold weather, but getting the chance to walk out of that integration and suit-up facility.
Dear Chairman of the Government Commission, the crew of the Soyuz transportation vehicle is ready for flight. Anton Shkaplerov, commander of the crew. Thank you. Please turn to the right. Could you wave to the audience?
And with that, the crew then boarded buses once again. This at about 10:21 in the morning over in Baikonur for the ride out to launch pad number 1. The drive takes about 25 minutes or so. And they arrive at the rocket along again with some managers from the various space agencies.
Commander of the Soyuz MS-07 vehicle is ready for launch. Crew ready for launch.
And with one final chance to wave farewell to those gathered at the foot of the pad, they made their way onto the elevator and to the top of the Soyuz rocket to load into the Soyuz spacecraft, where they've been for a couple of hours now, almost 2 hours actually. The rocket, billowing oxygen, was fueled about 3 hours prior to the planned liftoff time.